Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emil Ennis Jr. back here with Clever News. And Kendall Jenner is being criticized by both fans and even other celebs for her Halloween birthday party that she threw over the weekend, where there were over 100 guests and no mask in sight. Just in case anyone forgot, yes, we are still in the midst of a pandemic. In fact, last week the United States broke a tragic record with around 100,000 cases in one day alone. That's the most in a single day since the whole thing started. But that didn't stop people from going out and partying this weekend, even without masks. And no, I'm not talking about scary Halloween masks. You know what I'm talking about. Kendall Jenner in particular is under fire for throwing a big birthday party amid the COVID cases rising. Kendall, whose 25th birthday is tomorrow, had a star-studded bash on Saturday night with A-list guests like Hailey and Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Winnie Harlow, Doja Cat, and Jaden Smith. Now, additionally, many of Kendall's family members, including Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Kanye West, Scott Disick, and more, were all also in attendance. Kendall's party took place in LA at Harriet's Rooftop Bar, but currently the guidelines in Los Angeles state that, quote, residents that gather with up to 2 other households should do so only outdoors, wearing face coverings and keeping 6 feet of distance the entire time. Now, obviously that didn't happen at Kendall's party with over 100 people in attendance. According to Entertainment Tonight, guests reportedly had to take rapid COVID-19 tests before entering the event, and TMZ actually reported that the guests were asked not to post on social media of any kind, but that didn't happen. Many of the celebs that were there at the party shared pics of the event on social media, like the Biebers, who shared these pics, The Weeknd, who shared this video, Kendall herself actually shared photos from the photo booth, and Kylie even shared this video of Kendall blowing out the candles on her birthday cake. A fan reshared Kylie's video and wrote, quote, okay, Kendall Jenner blowing out candles as a masked waiter holds her cake and tries to move out of the way was actually the scariest thing I saw on Halloween. And speaking of fans, people on Twitter had a lot to say about this gathering, with many calling it irresponsible and disappointing. This fan wrote, not all these celebs posting about wearing a mask, social distancing, then showing up to Kendall Jenner's party. Eat the rich. Another fan tweeted saying, can all these celebrities, aka Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, Justin Bieber, Nikita Dragun, Jaden Smith, to name a few, stop being ignorant towards this virus? There are people that are dying. You don't need a Halloween party. That same person followed up in another heated post writing, because they all had a test and donated to charities does not justify their ignorance. They lead by example. Y'all kicked off over Tana Mojo partying, so what's different now? It's your fave? Nobody, whether working class or famous, should be partying. Test or not, y'all stupid. And another fan chimed in saying, they don't care about Corona because they have access to top medical facilities and medications. But what about other average people that they can infect who don't have any type of advantages they have? Other fans pointed out problematic Halloween costumes at the party, with many looking at Jaden Smith's costume. It's unclear what exactly Jaden was dressed as, but many fans thought it was a COVID patient. This person shared a photo of Jaden writing, not Jaden Smith dressing up as a COVID patient for Halloween. Apart from attending that Kendall Jenner party, he's making fun of the situation. My mom and my aunt are asthmatic, and they were rushed to the hospital with oxygen many times. I'm beyond disgusted. Another fan wrote, is that Jaden wearing a hospital mask? Not gonna lie, I'm actually disappointed in him. I expected better. And this person said, apparently Jaden Smith is wearing a see-through mask because he dressed up as a COVID patient, a f***ing COVID-19 hospital patient. If this is what he dressed up as, then he can seriously f*** off. But not every celeb out there was partying this weekend. For example, Ariana Grande took to Instagram and wrote, quote, please dress up, take photos, get in your PJs, and stay your asses home because the spookiest thing going on tonight is still this massive pandemic. And Miley Cyrus, who shared photos hanging at home and reading a book on Halloween, was also seemingly upset about Kendall's party. Fans have been pointing out on Twitter that Miley even went as far as unfollowing a bunch of the celebs who were at the event. This fan posted screenshots of Miley's Instagram, and it looks like she unfollowed Kendall and Kylie Jenner, The Weeknd, and Saweetie. So clearly fans weren't the only ones upset about this large gathering. But to find out why Kendall's sister Kim Kardashian was criticized for her birthday party, click right over here for another clever video, and then let us know your thoughts on Kendall's birthday party down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clever News. Bye guys.